Butter by itself is kind of meh, but everything it touches becomes orgasmic.
There is such a thing as bad butter.
I remember when growing up, I loved butter. Then my mom came home one day with this thing called margarine and said it was better for us.
Margarine has its place, which is in the garbage.
In the garbage.
What were we thinking? Butter is so much better for you, and it's natural. It tastes like silk on your tongue.
We use butter in everything. Everyone loves butter. Butter makes everything taste better.
I love butter.
Not only do you have to understand how butter works with flavor and how that changes everything that you're making, you also have to understand how to work with butter.
Yeah.
You have to use butter in the right way. You have to pair it with the right things. Butter works especially well with things that are strong or things that are really subtle, and butter can take center stage.
Butter is so hot right now. Even hip-hop mogul Lil Jon can't get enough. Churn down for what?
One of the things people love most about visiting us at Culinary Crafts is when they walk in the front door, the first thing you smell is the bread baking.
I think my favorite thing was butter. I make beer bread.
You take our homemade ciabatta right out of the oven.
And we'll get out this beautiful butter, slather it over it. I mean, they are salivating. They're just standing there. They can't wait, like, oh my gosh, Mary, please, are we ready to eat it?
Ooh. Like what my mom was talking about, the orgasmic.
Butter on steak can be a lot of fun.
So we make a delicious herb gorgonzola butter.
When that steak comes off the grill and it's, 600 degrees on the outside.
You put a pat of that right on top and let it melt into that.
They just go perfectly with that really rich beef flavor.
But now you've enriched that even more with the flavor of gorgonzola, herbs, and the glorious butter.
Sautéing food in butter is great.
Nobody ever dreams about cooking in vegetable oil.
If you're like me and you really don't like to eat vegetables, put butter on them. Spoonful of butter makes the vegetables go down.
I don't think there's anything that we make in our kitchen that has more butter in it than our buttermilk syrup.
Everyone loves the buttermilk syrup.
You start with pounds and pounds of the butter. Well, I can't even tell you how good it is.
We do it on waffles a lot at work, super popular.
So when we put them into the waffle press, they get beautifully crispy and buttery on the outside. Top it with our buttermilk syrup. Oh,
The unfortunate thing is you won't be able to go back to just like that mix out of a bag.
bless you, cow.
I remember the first time I had a quinamon, I'd never heard of it. I thought it was like some made-up thing.
Trust me, you can't spell it. Google it. You can't Google it because it's completely weird.
It's a rather labor-intensive process to make it because you have to roll it and fold it and layer it over and over and over, and then
Honestly, when you look at them, they look fancy, but they don't look, I don't know, they're not like super exciting as a pastry. You have this caramelized sugar and bits of the crystal sugar inside it with all the butter and the layers, and
when the quinamon is in that sweet spot.
oof, here it goes again.
A lot of clients request fruit tarts. The only way that they're good is they start with a delicious pastry made with, oh, I think you already know the answer to this, butter. Then we make a pastry cream made with, once again, butter. And then we sprinkle it with edible gold. These are memories. These are things life is made of.
Anything you add butter to is going to be magical.
Who wouldn't like to have a little butter?
Getting the right butter for your application in the highest quality of every iteration is the most important thing.
The fun's just begun.
I love nut butter.
Here we go.
And cut.